From the beginning of this case, Dawn had been putting out the idea that Summer was abducted and taken away by a stranger. As unlikely as that may be, given the entire situation, the location of the house, and the apparent timeline, Dawn and Candace continued to push the abduction theory. Let's not forget, there's no evidence of an abduction. Anyway, here is what I find highly suspicious in this case. There are many scenarios as to what could have happened to Summer, but it's interesting how Dawn continues to have one very specific idea as to what happened to Summer. He's described it many times. All you have to do is listen carefully. According to Dawn, the person that took Summer didn't come up to the hill to save her from a bad situation. They took her to do bad stuff to her. It was a predator that took her. She's in some motel, being beaten, according to Dawn. Maybe sold for a bit of dope. Those are the horrible things he has been saying. Statistically, she is probably no longer with us. He will see her in the resurrection. His speech at the prayer vigil sounded more like a eulogy to me. It was awful. Let's not forget that he refers to his young daughter as a lovely young lady, and continuously spoke about her in past tense. What first caught my attention in this case is when Dawn and Candace had their first on-camera interview, and he stated his worst fear for Summer. He claimed that he feared she couldn't enjoy the outdoors anymore. That she's locked in a dungeon or basement, tormented in some way. Her downfall was that she loved to be outside all the time.
My biggest fear is, her being tormented or locked in a dungeon or basement or something, because she loved to be outside all the time. That was her, unfortunately, her downfall. 'Cause a lot of times the boys would be inside and we'd be like, "Where's Summer? Why'd you leave her out there alone? Go get Summer."